What's good? It's your boy Jay. That's me. Let's discuss AEW Dynamite from May the 1st, 2024. An okay show. Could have been a lot better, but it was alright. So we kicked the show off with Tony Khan. He is in the Jacksonville Jaguars war room, where he's talking about running the show remotely, only be cut off by the Young Bucks. So they talk about their job security at DVPs. They now have an ironclad contract clause in their contract. They're going to be running the show tonight. And then they give us an elite-centered video package to open the show with the new Dynamite intro, which is pretty cool. It was funny, too. Moving on. So we officially started the show off with Swerve and Prince Nana. So Swerve basically called out the Elite. He said what they did was a bitch move. He wants to know who's going to face him at Double or Nothing. He doesn't know who it is. The fans don't know. So whoever it is better present themselves. So the Young Bucks, they come on the Titantron. So they have to give Swerve what he wants after running his mouth. So his challenger is going to be a former AEW, a former champion himself, that being one Christian Cage. So then Christian Cage, he comes out with his crew, which is Nick Wayne, Mama Wayne, and Luchasaurus. Christian Cage beats the crap out of Prince Nana and Swerve. Swerve eats the Wayne's World. No, Nana eats the Wayne's World. And Christian Cage beats the shit out of Swerve with a microphone. So that was kind of cool. So Christian Cage, he gets on the mic. He reveals why he did what he did. He said, there's one thing that we should know about Christian Cage. He doesn't forget. He hasn't forgotten what Swerve did months ago when he broke into his son's training room and attacked him. That would be Nick Wayne. So then Christian Cage, he then addresses the failures that Swerve caused him at the biggest show of the year, which is Wembley from last year. That's in the AEW universe. So Christian Cage, he heard about Swerve's little speech to becoming champion, addressing the champ's daughter by saying she's not going to want to know Swerve after all this is over with, but she can have a father she can be proud of. So Christian Cage then promises he's going to step into Swerve's house and rip away the AEW World Championship. And then he says the pain has begun. And then Luchasaurus then rips one of Swerve's dreads away. From his head. So that was pretty fucking cool. That was interesting. This is fun, but we didn't see neither one of these guys after this. Moving on. So the first match of the night was Adam Copeland. My bad. Edge. It was Edge versus Buddy Matthews for the TNT Championship. This match went on for forever. This makes no damn sense. This match could have easily went on no more than about 10 to 12 minutes. But nope, it went on for well over 20 minutes. I didn't watch it, but that's what I've heard. So it is what it is. Before the match got underway, Malachi Black talked about wanting to watch Edge suffer. So that's fine. So Edge wins via the spear. Post-match, the lights go pitch black. So he's setting up for a concerto, that being Edge. Lights go out. Malachi Black wants Edge to do the concerto to Buddy Matthews, and Buddy Matthews wants that to happen to him, but it doesn't. And then Lights go out again, and they're gone. So the House of Black is gone. So this is fine, I guess. Again, I'm down for this. This actually makes perfect sense. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get Edge versus Malachi Black at Double or Nothing. I'm pretty sure this is what's gonna be the match at Dawn. So that's fine. So moving on, Samoa Joe defeated Isaiah Cassidy. Oh boy. And Samoa Joe didn't even get on the mic at all. He did nothing. He just showed up. He won via the Muscle Buster, and that was it. So I guess he didn't care about the AEW World Championship. I guess he didn't want his rematch. Okay, what the fuck? Like, that's some dumb shit, but this is AEW. They do a lot of dumb shit, but I don't understand why Joe doesn't want to be champion again. I mean, why didn't he want his rematch? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. Sky Blue, she calls out Willow Nightingale to challenge her on Rampage. Moving on. So, another thing that happened on the show that shouldn't have, this should have really occurred on Rampage. Orange Cassidy, he comes out. He says that, the best friends are basically over and done with. And then Orange Cassidy reveals that Chuck Taylor could never wrestle again. And I was like, yes. Whew. So now he's going to be a producer. And I'm not trying to be an asshole, but come on, man. I mean, like, Chuck Taylor, Trent Beretta, Orange Cassidy, like, these day one guys, it's time for these guys to just be producers. Like, I'm seriously over all these guys. I don't even give a fuck about this. Moving on. So Renee Paquette is backstage with the Young Bucks. And Renee Paquette, she's backstage with the Young Bucks. They said they don't have time for this right now. They're looking for an old friend, so they give some camera time to the scapegoat, Jack Perry. So Jack Perry addresses what he did last week, saying it was a necessary sacrifice for the company as it enters into a new era under the Elite. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm so tired of these fucking new eras. Fuck this shit. Like, what? Like, we get it, but damn, it's not that important. Moving on. Chris Jericho, he defeated Tatsuyori Shibata. Oh my God, this match was boring. I am so ready for Jericho to hang up his boots. It's time for him to hang up his boots. I am so fucking tired of Chris Jericho. I am over him. Over it. So, W. Morrissey got involved. He choked Slim Shibata through a table. Jericho crawled into the cover, and he pinned Shibata 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool. Again, I don't care about this. I really, truly don't. Taz was quite good on commentary during the match, though. He was. But, I don't care about Chris Jericho. I don't care about these, This match was basically a joke. Kendo sticks, fake chops, hockey pucks, and all that other shit. I'm just like, nah, man. Like, this is garbage. Like, you're on national television doing this lame ass shit. Like, this is a waste of everyone's fucking time. Ugh. Moving on. So Renee Paquette, she's backstage. She's talking to Willow Nightingale and Chris Statlander. So Willow was about to cut a promo, but it was interrupted by the Young Bucks. It was a text that they sent to Renee saying that Chris Statlander and Stokely Hathaway are banned from ringside. And if they interfere, Willow must vacate the title. So then Stokely, he demands to know what did he do to deserve this? So, alright, that's fine, I guess. Moving on, we got a useless match, a useless exhibition match for no apparent reason. Claudio Castagnoli, he defeated Brian Cage. Yawn. Oh my God, this is so damn stupid. I don't get it. What are we doing? Brian Cage is an embarrassment. And Claudio is right where he needs to be, in the mid-card. He was that way in WWE. He's the same way in AEW. Nothing more, nothing less. That's just what it is. That's just how the cookie crumbles. That's just how the cards are played. Again, this should have never happened. You could have scrapped this match and, do something else. You could have had Swerve say he's going to get his revenge on Christian Cage, or Christian Cage, talking shit about Swerve some more. Anything. You don't need stuff like this. It's the same thing that goes with the best friend shit. Save that shit for Rampage. It's not needed. You could have done something else with that. You could have put something else in that place. You could have had a Will Ospreay promo. You could have had a Mercedes Moné show up. Neither of them were on this show. So I don't fucking know. I don't get it, man. I don't. Oh, boy. More useless shit. So Rocky Romero, he wants to become a champion. Fuck this shit. Just fuck this shit. Fuck it. Moving on. So Kyle O'Reilly, he walked up to Edge. Kyle O'Reilly revealed that Edge inspires him and everything else. He's going to have his back for next week, as Edge is going to take on Brody King. Okay. Who gives a damn? Serena Deeb defeated Mariah May. She wins via submission. And she's going to be taking on Toni Storm at Double or Nothing, which should be okay, but it actually feels like a TV match, really. Toni Storm versus Serena Deeb, you could have that on Dynamite or Collision. Take your pick. It doesn't matter. I don't know. I really don't know. I just don't know. But moving on from that. So Kenny Omega, he comes out and he talks about his situation with diverticulitis. He said the doctor told him that he was 24 hours away from being a dead man. He said he talked to the doctor about how quickly he can be patched up and get back on Dynamite. But the doctor told Kenny that if he didn't do the surgery quick, fast, in a hurry, he's going to spend the rest of his life with a ticking time bomb. So, Kenny said that after all this news, he stopped watching AEW programming because of how scared he was. Coming out to announce his retirement, he says he turned on the television the first time in months to watch Dynasty. And he says having him see Swerve make history and Ospreay and Danielson tearing the house down, he wants to get back in the ring and do it again. He wants to do everything he can to get back in the ring. He says that he's going to do all that he can do within his power to see what they can do with diverticulitis. So then we move on from that. He talks about the Young Bucks. Talks about he's disgusted by their actions. So Kenny reminds everybody that he's the third EVP of AEW despite being fired. So meaning a piece of the company belongs to Kenny Omega. So Okada comes out, and then they both have a stare down. The crowd chants, "Holy shit!" And then Omega speaks to Okada in Japanese, but then Okada says that he's now the best bout machine. So Jack Perry then attacks Kenny from behind. Kenny's able to fight back for a second. He hits a Snapdragon suplex. He clutches his stomach. He's about to set up for a V-trigger. Okada grabs Kenny Omega's foot, and then Jack Perry hits Omega in the stomach with a steel chair. The Young Bucks, they come out. They do the EVP trigger on Omega. And then FTR, they came out to make the save. And then the medics, they rush down to check on Omega. So this leads into Rampage. So Omega, he is aided onto a stretcher. So the Elite, they're backstage. Matthew Jackson tells Kenny it's just business. And then they tip the stretcher over. And then Omega, he's on the floor, writhing in pain, screaming out and everything else. And that was how we went off the air. So this was cool. I like this. This actually is interesting. This has a sense of realism to it. Diverticulitis is nothing to play with. It's nothing to fuck with. It really is nothing to fuck with. We wish Kenny all the best. Hopefully he can come back and be at 100%. Or at least close to it as he can possibly get. He did say he's probably going to renew his rivalry with Kazuchika Okada. Probably around, I want to say, Forbidden Door. If not after Forbidden Door. Maybe at probably All In. Or All Out. Probably All In. So we're looking at, I believe, sometime in August. So that's perfect. That's fine. So this is good. I actually like this. I'm kind of interested in seeing where this goes. But Dynamite, outside of that, wasn't really that good. It was just a waste of time, if we're being honest. Just a bunch of undercard shit that really could have been on Rampage. You know, the only cool stuff that happened was Christian Cage and Swerve starting their feud. We all know that Christian Cage is not going to win and defeat Swerve, so that's not really all that important. I don't know what they're going to do with that after that's over with, but who knows. Who's going to be in Kenny's corner now that he's out for a while? Are we going to see Hangman Page? Is Hangman Page going to show up? The Machine Guns, are they going to show up? You know, to kind of fight off the Young Bucks. I mean, I don't know. I think what they're going to probably end up doing is probably a 8-man tag, Double or Nothing. So it's going to be the Elite, which would be the Bucks, Jack Perry, and Okada, versus FTR, Hangman Page, and I don't know who could step in for Kenny. I really don't know. I can't think of anybody at this point in time. Maybe we could see a returning MJF. Maybe he gets slotted into that position. I don't know. But Dynamite could have been a lot better. And we'll see where this Elite storyline goes. But what did you guys think of Dynamite? Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.